Hello and welcome back. We are in the middle of the Trojan second mission. It is the 5th episode, I think. Yeah, that fits with the name of this save, of the latest save. We in the last episode we had a big fight with the Mayans, and I was a little bit afraid of their army because it seemed like they had a big amount of high-level troops. So I was a bit afraid that in an open fight that we would get shredded. But looking at this score thing, we actually thinned their numbers quite a bit, and now the Romans are helping us, so that will help a little bit that they are taking the towers on this side and also keeping them busy, because the Romans have a lot of troops, but they are not really very good at committing their troops. So now that we have troops, then we can we... I still need a way to control my troops better, and a way to see. Oh, you think you are a sword dude? Can't I just use this button to order the selected to hold position? Patrol, select wounded. The select wounded thing, that's a very nice thing, but I want to be able to select just swords. Is that it? Yes, that's it. It's shift. Okay, now I know that. How are we doing here? Were we doing more food? I think we weren't, because we were doing the water first. Where do we have bakery? There you are. Bakery and another bakery maybe. Then we can do a mill. Yeah. Sure, let's do it out there. And let's do another waterworks just to make sure that we are not running out. And having the hammers removed from that area, that means we should now have room for a fisherman. Perfect. And we took the tower, so we can continue our push. Maybe even divide the troops. Oh, that was not a lot of melees. Not a lot of melees there either. Where are the melees? Are they dead? There's 10 melees in this group. So you should be pretty much pure melee. That's good. I like that they are throwing rocks at us. I think that's a nice touch in this game. Looks like it's very elite troops in the towers. That's gonna make it a bit difficult for us. And do we have any more melees or... Oh, okay. That is an issue, because now they're just filling it up again. Okay, we need to pull back. No, we need to... Everyone... Hey, everyone. That was a very bad attack. Their numbers are down, but we need our numbers to be up, pretty much. And while we have no melees in there, we don't really want to fight. So it is that simple. We don't want to stand there and take heat from them while we can't really do anything. Looking at people, we have plenty of people. How is our new buildings going? They are getting up. Basically, we can't really expand this because we don't really have any more ways to get coal. So after we make a few more ironworks, then that's pretty much it for the extent of our military production. But that's fine. That is pretty much as expected. Can I do another one there? Perfect. Can I get rid of this one maybe? How are we doing on numbers? More than 100 between, so let's fix that. Okay, what can we do then? We can do another one of these. We can also do another smelter. Sure, do it in there. Whoops, did we do it? Yes, we did. And then do another weapon dude there. Yes. And more new melees coming in. Let's send these up, even though they're not that many. And let's see if we can take one tower at a time. Maybe we can easier control this. Let's see if we can micro this very well. So it was shift, yes, shift. Then we can alt to send you back. Oh, okay, then we got all of them. We didn't want you guys. You can stay. And this one has filled up. So it's gonna take a little while for us to get rid of them again. And we do have our archers, so we should be able to thin out the guys coming at us. Might as well send in the rest. Just see if we can focus on one tower at a time. We got the tower. And they are down to 80 troops. So that means they have more than last time we attacked them. More than the last push. But I would guess that they should be focused on the Romans as well. Let's get this one. Let's just see if we can save some hits on the swords, because they tend to be a little bit weak. Should we fill these up? This one I see no reason to fill up. This looks like it works. Down to 62 troops. So that means we have thinned them out a little bit more again. I don't know if we should try to make a border with the Romans or if we should just push up. Looks like these are all sort of border towers. So I guess we don't really want to take them first. I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference for us at this point. But maybe we can make the Romans do it instead of us. Looks like we have pretty easy fights ahead if we just go for the towers on top of us here. So I think we will do that for now. And see if we can make the Romans help us a little more. Except for the occasional skirmishes like that. Where are the melees? Are they all in this group? I think so. You should go to this tower as well. You are pure archers, so you can go out and find people. Looks like there's not a lot of troops here, so it's okay to engage with our melees. It would be another matter if they had a line of dudes behind. And this one is protected. Let's send this group back. Oh, we also have a group here. Maybe we should take the border tower as well. I think we crippled the soldier production now. And I think this is sort of their initial starting area thing, because they have looks like a lot of tools that has not been picked up. So it looks like they started out being able to do a lot of things in order to make it somewhat challenging, this mission, I guess. Are the Romans gonna help us? 45 troops. Are they down to now? We got this one up here. We got this one as well. Let's take this one. No more towers up there, so we can send the troops this way. Not a lot of melees in that group. Let's send these guys away because we don't want the melees to be the only ones going there. We can send the archers, that doesn't matter. And then we can send the melees. We want to delay these guys a little bit more, I think. Okay, I think the spacing is a little bit better now. We can continue doing this. Sounds like someone is doing smithing work here. But why am I hearing that? The smithing work being done is done far away? Yes? No? Oh, do we need hammers? Just make a bunch of hammers, just to be sure. And this area is now taken over. We have established a border with the Romans. Let's push down. And you guys can also come to the other side. You guys come up. I think I can finish in this episode. This area looks pretty cool. The biggest issue with the widescreen thing is that it's a bit hard to navigate, because it's sort of sometimes when doing this, the screen sort of moves around. Ah, this looks kind of cool. Bah! 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 Let's shut that goat farm up. That sound is almost as bad as the beehive sound in Settlers 3. My god. Yes, the problem is fixed. Romans, are you gonna help? No? Okay, cool. Just enjoying the music while waiting for the troops to arrive. We are almost joining borders soon. If we want to, we could do it. Just send more of the pioneers to that point. I'm not sure I like that pioneers are now costing shovels, because it's sort of laid up like, okay, this is an investment that you're gonna get back, but I mean, when I make pioneers, they're pretty much just gonna be sent somewhere else when I'm done taking one area. So you're never really getting the resources back. But on the other hand, I guess in Settlers 3 it was a bit too cheap to just it was a bit too cheap to have the pioneers not cost any more than the person taking the land. So that is of course an issue, and I think that is what they try to address with having the pioneers cost. Is it shovels? Yes, it's shovels, and the geologists cost hammers. As far as I remember, in the old game, geologists cost pickaxes. In Settlers 1 or 1 and 2, something like that. I think there's another tower in here, but then I think that is it. We do have a few elite troops among them. A cool feature would be if troops could gain experience. Like if a novice troop could actually become better. Have we won? Ah, okay, no. We still need a few towers down here. So let's just go ahead and do that, and Looks like the Romans were onto something, but no. No, they are not. Have we joined borders yet? Soon. Is this the last one? No, there's another one here.
Yippee! Yippee!
And is all our priests dead? I think so. Guess we have some left down here by the temple, but otherwise, yes. They have 6 troops left. And we are up to our up to the number we had not too long ago. While the Romans have been pretty much consistent for the last hour. Yeah. So I think this is the last tower. That means it took about 2 hours for us to finish this mission. We could probably have done it faster. But I just wanted to be absolutely sure before we started the attack that we were strong enough to do it. Like, I would hate to restart and make it seem like I was so good and all that, having known the outcome. So I think it's just better to do it like this, then it's also more real. Anything interesting we could have done with this land down here? I don't think so. The Mayans could brew a lot of tequila on this. But yeah, that was a mission. Let's do a little save. Just call it 6, even though it does not really, it's not really gonna exist as a video. So let's go to the score screen. So this is the score screen. We made about 600 troops. The Mayan made the most troops other than us. Got a lot of fights. They won even more fights than us because we were a lot on the offensive and they were able to shoot at us and that stuff. But because we made more troops, we won in the end. We also ended up having a big offensive score, a big offensive power. That's kind of nice. Is that the amount of towers we made? I'm not really sure what that means. And I think this is economy all in all, like how many resources we have made. And I think that fits pretty well. These numbers are actually not as different as I expected. I expected that we had made way more settlers than they did. But we didn't. We made more minerals. That makes sense. Food, there's not much difference between us and the Romans. But they didn't really make any mana. We didn't really make any mana, but we started early. So I guess that's why we have mana. And we ended up having 45% of the map. I guess this number is the greatest extent we have of the map at one point. And total buildings, I don't know, something like that. But that was it for this mission. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one. Bye.